Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to learn about the why RBAC is essential for enterprise ERP systems. Let's get started. In enterprise ERP system, managing user access is not just about convenience. It is a critical part of security, scalability, and governance. As organizations grow, the number of users, roles, and business processes increase rapidly, making manual or per user access control difficult to manage and prone to errors. RBAC or role-based access control provides a structured approach to access management by assigning permission based on roles rather than individuals. This model ensures that users only have access to the features and data necessary for their responsibilities while allowing organizations to maintain consistency, comply with regulations, and scale their systems efficiently. You can see on this image, the image illustrates why role-based access control or RBAC is essential for enterprise ERP system by showing how access is structured and managed in a scalable and secure way. On the left side, the diagram explains the RBAC hierarchy. You can see in here, starting from RBAC, roles, and permissions. Users, you can see in here, any user A, B, and C represents individual employees. Users are assigned to roles such as sales. You can see in here, sales, finance, IT, admin, and extra. Each role is linked to specific permission, including action like create, edit, approve, and view. Create, edit, approve, and view. This structure shows that users do not receive permission directly. Instead, access rights are inherited through their assigned roles, making access control easier to manage and more consistent. On the right side, you can see in here, the image highlights the 4 key benefits of RBAC in enterprise ERP system. You can see in here, it improves security, scalability, consistent compliance, and simplified management. Starting from improved security. RBAC minimizes unauthorized access by ensuring users can only perform actions relevant to their roles. Okay, improved security. Next, scalability. Easily manage growing teams. As organizations grow, new users can be managed easily by assigning existing roles without reconfiguring permissions individually. Number 3. Consistent compliance. Role-based access helps organizations meet audit and regulatory requirements by enforcing clear and traceable access rules. Next, number 4, simplified management. Administrators can manage access efficiently through roles, reducing complexity and the risk of configuration errors. Overall, the image emphasizes that RBAC provides a structured, secure, and scalable access control model, making it a foundational component of modern enterprise ERP systems. Before we have learned about the MVC, model view controller, and it is different with RBAC, role-based access control. RBAC stands for role-based access control. It is method used to control who can access what in a system. In RBAC, users are assigned to roles. Roles contain permissions. Permissions define allowed action such as view, create, edit, approve, delete, and extra. So the flow is of this RBAC user role permission. RBAC focuses on authorization, not on how the system is structured internally. MVC, model view controller, is a software architecture pattern. RBAC is a security model. Okay, I hope you understand about the differences between RBAC versus MVC. RBAC, the purpose for controlling access, MVC for organizing application structure. The type of RBAC is security or authorization model. The type of MVC is software architecture patterns. Focus of RBAC, who can do what, and focus on MVC, how code is structured. Scope of RBAC, permissions and roles. Scope of MVC, models, view, controller. Relationship of RBAC works inside any architecture, and for MVC, defines app structure. If you know there are any access control approaches that are considered weaker than RBAC for enterprise ERP system. Several access control approaches are less secure, less scalable, and not suitable for enterprise ERP environment when compared to RBAC, role-based access control. RBAC is the better security for ERP system. If you know any or several access control approaches are less secure, less scalable, and not suitable, such as number 1, user-based permission. It means each user is assigned permission individually. Why it is worse? Does not scale as the organization grows, high risk of misconfiguration, difficult to audit, permission become inconsistent over time, common in a small system, not enterprise ready. Okay, number 1, user-based permission. Number 2, hard-coded access control. Permissions are written directly into the code. Why it is worse? Requires code changes for every access update. High security risk, no flexibility, impossible to audit properly. Considered a bad practice in enterprise systems. Number 3, menu-based security. Access is controlled only by hiding or solving menus. Why it is worse? users can still access endpoint directly. UI-based security can be bypassed. No real backend protection. This is not real security. Number 4. Shared accounts. Multiple users share the same username and password. Why it is worse? No accountability, no audit trail, violates security compliance standards. Unacceptable for enterprise ERP. RBAC is not perfect, but it is far better than the approaches above. It is stable, proven, and widely adopted. Common RBAC limitation: less flexibility for complex, dynamic rules. Needs extension for fine-grained control. This is why some enterprises extend RBAC with ABC attributed based access control, approval workflow, context-aware policies. The summary for all of this: there are access control approaches that are worse than RBAC for enterprise ERP system, such as per user permissions, hard-coded access control, menu-based security, and shared accounts. These methods do not scale well, are difficult to audit, and introduce significant security risks. RBAC is considered the minimum standards for enterprise ERP security because it provides structured access management, consistency, and auditability. While RBAC has some limitation, it is still far more secure and manageable than weaker alternatives and can be extended with additional policies or attributes for advanced enterprise needs. I think enough for this explanation about the RBAC. If you have any question about this, you can comment on below in this video. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video to your friends. See you next time and goodbye.